नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रश्राय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रश्राय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकलां मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarviyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaga Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge that is which can be very joyfully performed, Susukam Kartu, and Avyayam, the everlasting knowledge. So in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we are studying now that if we don't commit to serve Krishna, in the sense if we don't work to, like when there is an opportunity to serve Krishna, or there is an opportunity to follow Bhagavad Gita, when we don't follow, then we are going to accumulate sins, incur sins. So normally our understanding is that only when we do something, then we think that we are going to get sins. But what we are understanding from Bhagavad Gita, that when we have to do something that is prescribed duties, when we have to do prescribed duties, but if we don't do, so that means if we don't do our prescribed duties, then also we will get sins. In the third chapter also, Krishna says very clearly that na karmanam anaramban naiskarmyam purusoshnute nacha sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhigacchati. Na karmanam anaramban, by not performing our duties, one cannot get free from reaction. Naiskarmyam purusoshnute. Simply by renouncing the activities, sanyasana deva, na sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhigacchati. One cannot get siddhi, perfection, simply by renouncing the activities. This is a very important knowledge what we are understanding from Bhagavad Gita. Krishna even clearly teaching us that when we have this body, then we are not going to get anything good for us if we don't act. Sarira yatra pichate na prasaddayet akarmana. After getting this body, we are not going to get anything good for us if we are sitting idle. Especially the karmendriyas, if we don't use them, then we will lose them. Even with our scientific knowledge, what we have got from our modern science, that the portion of the brain, if it is not used, then that will be taken by other portions of the brain which will start using them. Because in our brain dedicated portions are doing specific functions. If we don't use our legs at all, then that portion of the brain which activates our legs will lose its abilities, lose its capacity to activate. Then afterwards, even if you want to do, we can't do it, anything. So for legs, for hands, for mouth, for eyes, for everywhere. So everything is very well connected. All nerves are connected from our brain to these karmendriyas. Karmendriyas are the working senses. So if we don't use them, if we are simply sitting idle all the time, then that's going to create all kinds of problems. That's why Krishna said very clearly that Sarira Yatra Pichate Na Prasaddayet Akarmanaka. So having got this body, we have to act, we have to move our karmendriyas, working senses. It's very important. That's what is called our motor nervous system. So the motor nervous system should be put into action. That's what we need to understand. But anything, whatever we do, everything should be regulated. That is what is known as yukta. Our eating, our sleeping, our activities, our talking, our anything what we do, everything should be regulated. And everything should be prescribed. When we have some disease, go to doctor. If doctor gives medication which cures our disease, we cannot think that, oh, that medicine is going to cure, maybe antibiotics, it's going to cure and it's going to kill all bacteria. We cannot just like that take out that full bottle and drink it. Then it's going to kill us. So the prescribed way, daily 2 times or 3 times after meals for so many days, 7 days, 10 days, like that, the prescription is given and you have to take accordingly. Then only it will work. Similarly, we have to use our motor nervous system according to the prescriptions given in Bhagavad Gita. Then only it's good for us. So we should not overuse it, abuse it. Anything, whatever we have. So everything should be used in a regulated way. That's why niyatam kuru karmatvam karma jyayohi akarmanaga sarira yatra pichate na prasaddayet akarmanaga. Nahi deha brita sakyam tektum karmani asesata. Deha brita. When we get this body, it is not possible to give up actions completely. Asesata. Nahi deha brita sakyam tektum karmani asesata. Tektum karmani means give up the actions. We cannot give up the actions completely. Asesata. Yastu karma pala tyagi satyagiti abhiddiyate. Only the person who is able to give up the results of activities, so he is a tyagi. So that's what we should learn. We should learn to give up the results of our activities. We should learn the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, by understanding Bhagavad Gita, by following Bhagavad Gita. That way we will be able to perform prescribed duties. That way we will be able to free ourselves from the reactions. Yastindriyani manasa niyamya arabate arjuna karmendriyaihi karma yogam asaktam tesu vishishyate. Asaktaga vishishyate. So, if we control our working senses, that should be under our control. When we want to walk, it should be under our control. It should not just based on the senses going after the sense objects and the mind is carried away by the senses and losing the intelligence and going and focusing on enjoying the sense objects. So then that means the karmendriyas are not in our control. But even if we see the sense objects, if we have control, then the karmendriyas are under our control. That's where we need to gain that control, that dhriti, that determination, that control over our senses, control over our mind. That will come only from Bhagavad Gita only, nowhere else, with the knowledge only. Saddhava labate jnanam tatparaga samyatendriyaga. That's what is very important. So, with faith, a faithful person receives this knowledge. Saddhava labate jnanam. And he is the one who can control his senses. Samyate indriya. So with knowledge, we can control what we are doing, what our karmendriyas are doing. So what we eat, how much we eat, what we do, where we go, everything should be under our control. So that means with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it is possible. Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita very clearly about how to control our senses, how to control our mind, and how to gain intelligence. Everything Krishna is teaching us. Tani sarvani samyamya yukta asita matparaha vasegi yasendriyani tasya prajna pratistita. So only by engaging ourselves in Krishna's service only it is possible to control our senses. Otherwise it is not possible. Tani sarvani samyamya. Tani sarvani samyamya means you control all those senses only by engaging in my activities, my service. Yukta asita matparaga. Then only vasegi yasyendriyani. Then only we will be able to bring all our senses under the control of ourselves. Tasmadyasya mahabaho nigrihitani sarvasaga indriyani indriyartebhyaga tasya prajna pratisthita. So nigrihitani sarvasaga, we should bring back all the senses. It should not be wandering here and there. We should bring back and keep it under the control of ourselves. Only his intelligence is very well established. So, our mind should always focus on Krishna. We have to desire everything only for Krishna's satisfaction. When we develop that love and affection on Krishna, things will all go very good. That is the one thing we have to get it. unalloyed, unconditional, unalloyed devotion unto Krishna. That's what we needed. If we get that, our future is going to be very, very bright. Future in this sense, not only in this life, but also in future life, in the next life, the life after next life. We are going to progress and march towards Goloka. So this Bhagavad Gita is Dharma. And Krishna told Arjuna that Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam sajami aham. Whenever there is a decline in religious principles, whenever there is a predominant rise of religion, and at that time to establish dharma, I discern myself. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To protect the pious and annihilate the miscreants and establish the principles of righteousness, I discern myself millennium after millennium. So now Krishna is telling Arjuna that Atachetum imam dharmyam sangramam nakarishyasi tataswadharmam kirtim chakitva papam avapsasi. If you don't fight in this battle and go away, then you will not only lose your swadharma and fame, you will lead to infamy. It will not only lead to infamy, but also you will accumulate sins. In other words, Krishna is teaching us that now we have got this dharma. Krishna is telling each and every one of us that we are getting this dharma, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So we are getting it. We are understanding it by Krishna's causeless mercy. And our goal, Krishna is treating each and every one of us like Arjuna only. There is no difference. That's the reason we are getting Bhagavad Gita exactly how Arjuna received it from Krishna. So when Krishna told Arjuna that if you don't fight in this battle, if you don't establish the principles of righteousness, you will accumulate sins. So for us, we have got a great opportunity to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. We are very much connected with Him. We are so much closer to Him. But if we don't act like Arjuna, if we don't engage ourselves in Krishna's service and progress, and especially in spreading Krishna's message, this is an opportunity for us. But the reality, the fact is that we will also accumulate sins by not serving Krishna. That exactly applies. What Krishna is telling Arjuna, it is exactly applicable to us also, for each and every one of us. Of course, we all have the desire to please Krishna, desire to serve Krishna. Krishna will engage us in a very, very big way to establish dharma. This Bhagavad Gita is dharma. That's what is very important. With Bhagavad Gita, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to see the world as it is. With the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita, we know how the three modes of material nature are acting on everyone. So, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we got this opportunity. Now we are studying successfully in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, what we are studying is that in this sloka number 34, in the second chapter 34, what we studied. Akityam chapi bhutani kadayisyanti devyaya sambhavitasya chakirti maranad atirichyate. Akirtim chapi bhutani. So if you don't fight in this battle, when you leave away, you are going to, it will lead to infamy. So for a person of like you, that infamy, actually, when it leads to infamy, people will speak of all, with all kinds of bad words about you. They will describe you so much with bad words. So sambhavitasya cha akirti maranat adrichyate. So for a person like you, when it becomes like this, when it leads to infamy, that will be shocking, much worse than death. Maranat atrichyate. People will always speak of your infamy, and for a respectable person, dishonor is worse than death. Then in the next sloka, what we are continuing. Bayatranaad uparatham mansyante tvam maharata yesham chatvam bahumatho bhutva yasheshi ragavam. Bayatranaad, only out of fear you ran out of this battlefield. That's how the great military generals will think about you. Mamsyante tva maharata. They don't think that because you are getting out of this battle, because you don't want to kill your teacher and your grandfather and your cousins, but they think that you ran out only because of out of fear. They all have great regards for you. They all think so much great about you, but for them you will become very insignificant. That means Arjuna's afterwards his life is much worse than death. That's what Krishna is coming to say. Why he should fight. So Bayadranat uparatam mamsyante tvam maharata yesham chatvam bahumatho bhutva yasyasi lagam. The great generals who have highly esteemed your name and fame will think that you have left the battlefield out of fear only, and thus they will consider you insignificant. So in the next sloka number 36, Krishna is continuing there. Avacyavadamscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaga nindantastava samartyam tatho dukkadaram nukim. Avacyavadamscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaga. So the aggressor, your enemies, they describe you with all kinds of very bad words. Avachyavadamscha bahun, many. Vadisyanti, they describe you, they talk about you with very low, very bad words. Nindandastava samarthyam. So they will talk that like you are not fit for anything. Your samarthyam, your greatness, your skills. So they will degrade you like anything. Nindandastava samarthyam. Tatho dukkadaram nukim. What else will bring you distress than this? That's what Krishna is asking. Tatho dukkadaram. Krishna himself addressed Arjuna so many times as Mahabahu, Parantapa, Gudakesa, Dhananjaya. What happened? What will happen to all those names? What Krishna is addressing Arjuna? Once he leaves that battle, everything will be gone. So that's what Krishna is teaching. Krishna is telling. On the top of everything, if Arjuna left that battle, will we be studying Bhagavad Gita now like this? There is no way. Then this Bhagavad Gita itself won't be there. No one will listen to Bhagavad Gita. After listening to the entire Bhagavad Gita from Krishna, if at the end, when Krishna asked Arjuna that, did you hear everything very attentively? or your ignorances or your doubts born of ignorance have been dispelled. So at that time, Arjuna said that no, I'm doubtful. Still, I can't fight. I'm not going to fight. If like that, Arjuna said, there is no way we will be studying Bhagavad Gita. So we are studying Bhagavad Gita because this Bhagavad Gita gave all the energy and strength needed for Arjuna to get up from that battle and fight, because he already put his bow and arrows aside. Visajya sasaram chapam soka samvigna manasa. So that's what this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, it will also give us that kind of strength. Your enemies will describe you in many unkind words and scorn your ability. What could be more painful for you? That's what Krishna is telling us. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished sloka number 36 in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hina Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Subhraju Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Brinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you. Really wonderful hearing every day. Thank you,
Yes, Mataji.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Surya Kala Mataji.
Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Thank you,
No
Mataji.
questions, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Mataji. Hare. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much for the class, Guruji. Thank you for helping us always have unalloyed devotion, as you said. With that,
Yes,
we can progress in our Krishna consciousness and go towards Him.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. And also how Krishna convinces Arjuna about his duties to, take up his war as a Kshatriya. That is also very nice. That is
Very
a big
important.
lesson.
Very
Yes,
important.
very important.
Yes.
Thank you,
Whatever
Guruji. And
skills
not
we
to
have,
run away from Swadharma.
that is correct, Mother.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for nice class. We should also follow all the teachings of Krishna. He is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
only Dharma, Guruji.
Definitely, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, it will happen.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Chetan Guruji enjoyed and rightly said that Krishna is giving the same knowledge which he has given to Arjuna to us. And main catch line is that get up and fight. And the same way he's giving the energy with the Gita Gyan and preparing us for doing the desire. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Pranams. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
We are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the topmost and purest knowledge. Today's class, what we learned, Krishna says, prescribed duties, if not performed, it is sin, we incur sin. With body, if we sit idle, we won't get anything good. If we don't use karmendriyas, we lose them. All action should be regulated. Action should be done in a prescribed way as per the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Actions cannot be given up completely. A tyagi gives up the results of actions. Thus, we get free from our actions. Senses should be under our control. Karmendriyas are under our control. And mind should be under our control. This is all possible with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna instructs how to do this. Only by engaging in Krishna's service, we bring all senses under our control. Our mind should be focused on Krishna always. We need to be unalloyed service to devotion to Krishna. Krishna says to Arjuna, if you don't fight, you incur sins. By Krishna's mercy, we are getting Bhagavad Gita knowledge as told to Arjuna. By not serving Krishna, we also accumulate sins. Bhagavad Gita is dharma. We see world as it is with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. In the sloka number 34, Krishna is telling to Arjuna, for one who lost his fame, everyone will talk badly, and that situation is worse than death. In today's sloka number 35, Krishna is telling, your enemies, others, they think that only out of fear you ran out of this battlefield. That is what the people think. They have great regard for your for your ability and your skill. Now, you become insignificant in their view. In the sloka number 36, again Krishna is telling, the aggressor, the enemy, describe you with bad words. They picturize you badly. They talk you are not skilled, not fit for anything. What else be more painful than this to you? That is what we learned today. Nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,